Recently I tested a target pistol from Attack Arms, the Zoraki HP01. The review is up here if you want to see it. Now, I thoroughly enjoyed it and I thought maybe it was time to take a look at an alternative to that one at its £270 UK price tag. So hence this week's review is another pump action pneumatic target focused pistol, and this one is only £190 UK. Hello and welcome to AAR On Air. Today it's the turn of the Gamo Compact target focused air pistol. This one is a little cheaper than the last one, but has it suffered because of the price difference, or is it a cheaper alternative to have a spot of target work? As always, it's the walk round first, the spec. This is 32 centimetres or 12.5 inches long and weighs in at 880 grams or around 2 pounds. It is a mixture of materials with plastic, metal and wood used in and around it. The grip initially looks like a single piece of ergonomic wood, but it is actually 3 pieces. 2 forming the right hand shaped grip, and the third is a palm rest as per typical target pistol style. This last piece is going to want some work doing on it, most likely, because this is a pretty straightforward squared off uncomfortable slab of wood, and it would appear Gamo have left this up to the individual to shape to their individual needs and shape it to fit comfortably. It would also appear to be somewhat adjustable up and down, but no tools were supplied in the basic, but certainly adequate hard case. The finish to the grip resembles an aerated pumice stone, and sadly it too requires a little work to get that comfort level just right. At this point, it would be worth noting that some people will take the approach that what a load of work to be done, and others would love the care and time they could spend on this to personalise it. Limited time and the fact that this isn't mine forces me into the first category, but if it was mine, I really would enjoy the time making it fit me. The trigger is a plastic item and has a small level of adjustment to it, but not the pull weight, which was out of the box set at 2.98 pounds, which isn't a bad weight at all, possibly a little heavy for some target shooters. It is a 2-stage item, incidentally. On this, the compact model, there is no safety. That is on the PR45 version. Above this is where the metal part comes in. This is basically used as the strengthening for the pump to secure to. The top itself that carries the barrel is a substantial plastic. The top carries the sights, fixed post at the front and adjustable rear, adjustable for windage and elevation. There is no rail system of any sort to fix any alternative sighting system. To pump this, simply hold the top and depress the grey button to release the top, and then open it all the way until it stops. Drop in your pellet into the barrel, then with fingers well out of the way and with the flat of your hand, press the top all the way back home until it clicks back into place. Now be aware, this is now cocked and loaded with no safety, so be careful. That is pretty much all there is to this 177 caliber pump action pistol. There isn't a multi-shot pump option, it's a one action deal. What about power levels then? Out with the chrono and the 8.44 grain pellets as a middle ground FPS tester. The claim on the box is up to 400 feet per second, but this is quite likely to be using the supplied and rather cute looking little tin of 7.56 grain Gamo match pellet. With those 8.44 grain, it saw 362 feet per second, which is 2.46 foot-pounds or 3.33 joules. More than enough for target work, which is what this is aimed at, but not vermin control before anyone asks. Well, not in my opinion anyway. Just for the heck of it, I tried it with the 7.56 grain Gamos and saw 333 feet per second, which is only 1.86 foot-pounds or 2.52 joules. Just for the heck of it, I tried it with the 7.56 grain Gamos and saw 333 feet per second, which is only 1.86 foot-pounds or 2.52 joules. Strange really, but it really didn't like the supplied Gamo pellets. Target time then. This being a target focused pistol, it was back into the 10-metre indoor range. So here goes. Again, quite pleasing tight groups, but the grip really does need a little work to get it comfortable for me, and the trigger is somewhat heavy, especially after following on from the Zoraki, which in some cases was a little unfair to shoot it straight after the higher price gun. Conclusion. I started this review by mentioning the Zoraki HP01 pistol and started a comparison point, so I suppose it's only fitting to finish that off here in the conclusion section. The Gamo is £80 UK less expensive. To get to that price you have lost a safety, quite a lot of possible trigger adjustments, an instantly comfortable grip, and gained a little bit of woodwork to be completed. You only have a single power level and no option for alternative sighting aids. Now I would stress that neither are full out and out match grade target pistols, but nevertheless are capable of some very pleasing results. There is a difference in finish to the two, with the Zoraki feeling better built and better finished than the Gamo, even though the Gamo uses more metal than the Zoraki. I suppose, as always, it's down to affordability. Neither will disappoint and will give you a lot of enjoyment and practice on a cold winter's day, indoors or in a pandemic lockdown situation. And of course there's no CO2s to buy, which at that time there probably won't be any because the shops are shut. Of course that may or may not happen again. The Gamo is a capable piece of kit, but the Zoraki just has the edge to my liking, but it is an £80 edge. Only you can decide that one though. Now, spanner in the works time. I have in the past also tested the Viroc versions of pump pneumatic pistols too. The £255 HW45, which has been the yardstick for this type of pistol, and of course the £150 HW40, which has in the past reviews proven itself to be quite a favourite. And whilst we're shooting the Gamo, we thought we'd shoot the Viroc HW40 again, just to compare. Here goes. Again, the grouping was nice and tight and the trigger quite a pleasure to use. I realise it isn't quite the target focused item, but one to consider if you're looking around. Oh, and that was Mrs. AAR shooting the HW40. The review of the HW40 is here if you want to take another look. As always, if you get chance, try them all and choose for yourself. Hopefully you've enjoyed the programme. If you have, as always, please give us that all-important thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And hit the alarm bell to be told when the Friday programme goes live. Join us at aaronair.com and follow us on Facebook. There really is so much going on around AAR these days. Well, that's it for now. Stay safe and shoot safe, and thank you so much for joining us and watching. I will see you next week.
Stuck. It won't let go.
It's a bit here.